Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frog Wrestling. That is right. It's Wrestling Wednesday. It's time for more of this craziness. Last week was absolutely insane. We tried to get revenge on the WWE, who kept interfering with matches. And Kyle and Garrett just didn't quite have the ability to get it done, but they put up a hell of a fight. But that didn't stop the WWE. They still got involved. Robert Roode got involved. Will they get involved this week? I don't know, but it's time to set those WWE squabbles aside because we have a crazy show for you. Our opening match is going to be Scott Johnson, Frogpants champion, going up against Randy Jordan, who has been decimating people left and right. Beat me up last week as we continue to try and weed out the standing for who might be the proper challenger for that Frogpants championship, which right now, the core crew, they hold all the gold. Frogpants champion Scott Johnson, Dragon Beef champion Jon Jagger, and TMS Tag Team champions Scott Johnson and Beau Schwartz. All the gold is in the core corner. Can that be toppled? The opportunities start today. We're also going to have a tag match between Grinding Gear, Garrett and Kyle, versus Film Sack. That's going to be against the Bryans, Ibbott and Dunaway. We are going to have our first ever women's division match as my manager, Dear Martha, is going to take on Big Bad Kristen. And we're going to have Ben versus Beau. And of course, the big main event of the night. I know everybody is wrestling, and I can already hear it. There's gonna be people who say, John, naturally, you tried to, you waited till everybody wrestled and everybody was tired and everybody had had a match, and then you issue an open challenge. But look, how can the Dragon Beef title not be the main event? It's not my fault that everybody else is going to have wrestled by then. But yes, I will be issuing an open challenge to anybody who wants to have maybe a second match of the evening and come out and face me for a chance at the Dragon Beef Championship. We'll just see how they all do. Maybe no one will come out. That'd show me. But we're going to go ahead and get to all of that. That's our lineup tonight. That's what we are dealing with. We're going to be determining some power rankings based on how people are performing. We're going to be both in the tag and singles division, starting that in the women's division, and the Dragon Beef Championship is on the line. But you know what we have to do first? The first thing we have to do is our opening match, and we got to place our bets. So let's get to it right now. Our opening match. Frogpants champion Scott Johnson versus Randy the Butcher Jordan. Randy has been decimating foes recently. Known for brutal beatdowns. Even when he loses, his opponents are left beaten and bloodied on the ground. He's now earned his chance in a non-title match to go up against our champion Scott and just see how he fares. A victory here could certainly put him in the #1 contendership for the title. Let's go ahead and start our predictions right now. Scott Johnson versus Randy Jordan. There's your prediction. Bet your channel points. Let's see how it all goes. And we're going to get into this match and see what happens. This should be a good one, everybody. Let's go. Scott Johnson has a legacy that speaks for itself. He is our champion for a reason. The power of the jorts, as chat says, of course. Jorts are very powerful. We're going to have to see what he can do.
You think you know me?
Make way for the double
And look at that, carrying his TMS tag title, Scott Johnson, holding 2 belts. 2 belts. You don't get that by accident. You get that by being good. And right now, taking a look at the predictions, you all understand the power of the belts, the power of the core. 82% of the points in favor of Scott right now. If Randy has an upset, some people are going to make some points here today. We have the bulk of people supporting Scott, the bulk of points supporting Scott. Got about 3 more minutes before polling closes.
You talk about standing at the top of the mountain. This guy is at the peak of Mount Everest. Indeed, it is going to take a monumental effort to take either one.
Metal Rob, thank you so much for the sub. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hour of the Jorts. The Jorts are there. Full Jorts. And here comes Randy. A cook down to the ring. A butcher once he's in it. Randy's entrance gets weirder. It is slowly breaking this game. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Randy's entrance has never worked. And now it has just fully broken the video game. There we go. I don't know what's going on with Randy's entrance, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little afraid to change it because it's too broken. It's too good. Randy the butchered entrance Jordan. That's right. I don't know.
That was ugly. Catching the competition completely unprepared. Didn't even see it coming.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what's going on. Match is going. Red 5. Thank you so much for the sub. We're at the start of this chaos. That was the craziest thing. We're off to a weird start. Randy's starting off with a spin to Scott. And the airplane spin is one of Scott's finishing maneuvers. You have to think that he is absolutely mocking Scott with a move like that right out of the gate. And Randy already showing why he has this reputation for being so fierce. You would think that he would be intimidated. Scott Johnson coming to the ring, TMS Tag Champion, Frogpants Champion. You would think that would be enough to intimidate anybody. But Randy's still wearing his entrance attire, too. Also, just notice that. He's just immediately getting into it. The hat really putting in extra work. Randy missing with a punch. You know, it kind of feels like he was overly eager here. Randy pumping everybody up. Here's the shot of the crowd. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I played with some settings that I'm beginning to think I maybe shouldn't have played. Oh, wait, Randy changed. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, Randy has changed clothes in the middle of getting beaten up outside of the ring. Scott Johnson apparently knocking the hat off and ripping the shirt off. I didn't see that brutal maneuver, but it happened, you know. Must have been during that crowd look away. Tore the damn thing off. And now Scott Johnson putting some hurt on, reversing it. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen already. We're starting with a real quality match here. Scott getting some momentum, picking it up, going for a pinfall. The ref's in. Randy with a kick out. Now Scott has definitely turned the tables here. Oh, terrible punches right to the face. A big boot right to the nose. And Randy fighting back. Oh, another elbow to the face, and Randy taking a lot of damage to the face. I think he might be bleeding. He might have been busted open. Randy fighting back. With Scott on the apron. Scott with a reversal. Another punch to the face.
He'll head to the ring.
Now Randy once again in control of this match. This has been an interesting back and forth, to say the very least. I do think Randy has been cut open by the assault. What a throw from Scott. Proving he can do the power just as well. And another 2 count. Scott not quite able to put him down. And he is working on that face again. More damage. Just a reminder, this is a non-title match right now. We are trying to determine who the #1 contender for Scott's title should be. Having a lot of matches like this to try and help determine where everybody should be in the rankings. But you can bet that if Randy pulls off a victory here, you have to think he's high up on that list at that point.
This match could still go either way.
Randy going for a pin after that. Will it be enough? 2.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
And Randy showboating. He doesn't realize Scott's up. Scott's up. Scott's stomping away at him. Working the knee. And now Scott doing an airplane spin of his own. Many an opponent gets put away. The double spin. And drops him. Double airplane spin. Randy is down and he kicks out. Scott is furious, everybody. That is a move that has put away many opponents. Scott is particularly proud of his airplane spin. And now, he's going after him again. He gets him up. Randy with a reversal. And now Randy's back on the attack. Randy's starting to showboat again. This time didn't work out terribly for him. Scott's still dazed after that last bit of attacking. He's down on the ground. Randy getting vicious. And Scott with a reversal of his own.
He's totally helpless.
Randy's back up to his feet quick. Neckbreaker going for a pin. This could be it. Ref takes a little bit to get into position, but he's counting him down. There's the 3 count. Scott Johnson pulls off a victory. The Frogpants champion, proving why he continues to be in this position. Why he is the most dominant superstar on the roster. And there it is. Scott knows.
No doubt about it. Support for this guy grows by the second in the estimation of the WWE Universe.
78% of the people watching said Scott was going to pull off a victory here, and he did. Lots of people winning on the polls today. Incredible. What an opening match, everybody. He is our champion for a reason. And today, Randy, who's been on a tear, he put up a hell of a fight. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely thought Randy had that at a couple different points. I don't think it would have been crazy to think that he might have pulled that off. He put up a hell of a match, but it was not enough to overcome the champ. It was not a title bout, just to be clear. No title on the line. That was all for prestige and clout. And look, Randy definitely walking away looking good, but he has not, he did not win it. So we are going to have to leave it at that. Getting the next match set up currently. Just one moment. It was brutal. That was a brutal match for sure. Up next, we are going to have the Grinding Gear, Garrett and Kyle, versus Film Sack, Brian Ibbott, Brian Dunaway. Let's get that all set up. The two B's. That's right. Just a couple of Brians. All right, let's get our poll. Here we go. Up next, everybody, we have Grinding Gear versus Film Sack. Get your bets in now. Garrett and Kyle versus the two Bryans. Who is going to be victorious? Both fantastic tag teams, but we have new tag team champions, which means it's time to figure out who the number one contenders are to go after those tag team titles. Both of these teams, powerful. Both of these teams want to win.
They are ready for a fight.
Out first, Grinding Gear, Garrett and Kyle. Been feuding with WWE superstars. And though they were not victorious, you have to respect these young indie upstarts going up against professionals. They still did a hell of a job. They make an extremely formidable tag team. Damn near beat The Miz and Randy Orton last week, if you need any idea of the caliber of opponents they've been going up against.
They are ready for battle.
They are going up against Team Film Sack. And Team Film Sack is not to be counted out. Brian Ibbott, former TMS Tag Team Champion. Brian Dunaway on a recent incredible winning streak. His only recent loss to Ben last week? Yeah, last week. Lost to Ben. Otherwise, has been quite formidable. He is the money in the beef case holder for the Dragon Beef Case. Of course, Brian Dunaway transforms into Super Dunaway. Looks like he's going to be starting. Garrett starting for Grinding Gear. The tag match has begun. Super Dunaway powered by that power glove. Don't underestimate the power of the power glove. It's so bad. You can see him using that power glove in combat. Doing quite a lot of work. Still time to predict, which, you know, may be a little unfair that it's going into the match. Maybe you should have started that a little early, but you still got a minute to bet your channel points. Early pinfall. And right now, Brian Dunaway absolutely dominating. And showing why we call him Super Dunaway. Kyle comes in to prevent a bit of business. Dunaway, maybe too focused on Kyle, giving Garrett a chance to get some attacks in and maybe turn the tables here. Both Garrett and Dunaway, high flyers. Garrett turning out to be the successful one in the battle of the high flyers that we had a few weeks ago. They have fought before. And Garrett scouting it and even taunting. Look at that. That's bold. Not only did he dodge the attack, but then he just stood there and taunted him. Garrett off the top, catches him and catches him in a pin. Count at one. Got Kyle in. Likewise, Ibbott coming in on the other side. Dunaway getting a little hung up in the ring. Dunaway looks like he doesn't even know where he is right now. Now we have Brian, Ibbott, and Kyle.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Both of them very powerful, very strong wrestlers.
Using the elbow to escape the attack. Into the hammerlock. Oh boy. Back suplex.
Kyle is now taking command of this match. Kyle has shown true heart these past few weeks. He's had interference on his matches almost constantly. People trying to goad him, trying to get at him. He's fought a fair fight, fought with integrity. It has not always resulted in wins, but you have to respect the way he wrestles. And Ibbott now with a reversal, trying to build some momentum against Kyle, and look at the power, but Kyle with a reversal, he gets out of it. And Kyle tags out. Garrett going after Ibbott. Ibbott comes in with a quick attempt at a clothesline, but Garrett gets out of the way. Ibbott is able to recover it with a suplex of his own. He's certainly seen enough so far to know what they look like and feel like. Oh my gosh, and Garrett lulled into an attack, but he recovers, I think, a lot faster than Ibbott was ready for. I don't think either of them were ready for that. They collide middle of the ring. Both men trying to build some momentum and just running into each other on the outset of it. Oh, and now we are just seeing that brutality of Ibbott come into play. Kyle tags in. Garrett, stunned, rolls out of the ring. Dunaway manages to catch Kyle coming out of his corner. Oh my goodness.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
My goodness. Brian Dunaway. Garrett is out on the outside. Nearly got a victory right out of that.
Tag, switching it up.
Oh my gosh, and Brian Ibbott. They have just every tag come into the ring hot and ready to go. Big boot to Kyle's face. Garrett finally recovering outside of the ring. Huge punch. And Ibbott showboating while Kyle gets a tag. I don't know if Ibbott knew that Kyle got that tag. I think maybe he thought he'd be down for longer, and Garrett has turned that into a strong offense here. Ibbott down now. And right there, that's the A move. That is Garrett's finisher, but Dunaway is not going to allow a pinfall off of that.
Letting his opponent know respect is earned, and he's still $1 short.
Kyle coming in, maybe looking for a little revenge. Got to get the impression. And look at Dunaway going for a tag. Kyle lets it happen. Once again, we're seeing a lot of honor out of Kyle. He loves the challenge. That's why he dresses like a barbarian. He likes the fight. He likes it, but you have to wonder at a certain point, you have to take advantage when you get it. And he just let Brian Ibbott tag out. And now it looks like it's costing him. Dunaway up to the top. And Kyle is hurt bad, but Garrett in to break up the tag.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Dunaway back up to the top of the ring, and Garrett comes in and gives him a punch. Kyle catches him. Garrett gave Kyle just enough time to get in the way of that move and turn it into an attack of his own. And Kyle now tagging out. Garrett in the ring. Dunaway doesn't seem to care. Gonna turn it into some offense of his own. And he's showboating too early again.
He's lost some of his win now.
Of the two, Garrett definitely willing to play a little dirtier than Kyle. Part of what makes him such a good team, honestly. Tag, Brian Ibbott coming in. Garrett waiting, seeing what he can do, but Brian Ibbott's able to reverse, and now he is taking it to Garrett. A lot of respect being shown between these two teams, but I have a feeling the winner, it's going to come down to the one that's willing to do what needs to be done, and a vicious blow to Garrett, and looks like he's cut open too. It has been a bloody 2 matches so far, almost as if somebody found the blood setting and turned it on.
He's just getting beaten on all fronts here. I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear
Dunaway, another big splash. Oh, Garrett gets a reversal, trying to take command. Dunaway says no, knocks him down. Big stomp, big elbow drop. Dunaway building momentum again, but Garrett already back up to his feet.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Now Garrett back in command. Takes down Dunaway, and you got to wonder if he's going to make a tag. No, he's going to continue to fight. DDT right over in the corner. Dunaway hurting, and here it is. There's the tag. Kyle coming in, definitely feeling a lot fresher. Oh, but Dunaway immediately answers, and he misses. He expected Kyle to be in a completely different spot, but he is still able to reverse it. I kind of feel like the announcers just said the same thing I said, and that made me uncomfortable. And right now, Dunaway is just reversing everything that Kyle throws at him. Nope. Somebody has been given the keys to the spotlight, and they are going to turn it off and on as much as they want. And it looks like Dunaway might be going for a victory via countout. We're already at 8. Kyle is up. Dunaway going after Garrett out of the blue, trying to secure his victory. If Garrett is down, there's no one to break up the tag, but Kyle uses that opportunity to go after him. And now Kyle doing the work on Dunaway.
This is just brute power. My goodness, absolute dominance. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Left by the turnbuckles.
The corner.
Gets him in position.
Kyle setting him up for a big move here. Huge bulldog from the top of the turnbuckle, going for a pin. Ibbott in to break up the count. And that is why being knocked out on the outside is so dangerous. Garrett gets caught. He was going after Ibbott. He got hung up by the ref and got caught by Dunaway. Dunaway now in a good position. Garrett not in his corner. Dunaway has something bad planned. There's a tag. Garrett standing outside of the ring, not exactly sure what he's doing. There it is! A huge kick. I haven't thought of what to call his finisher. I'm going to tell you. Maybe before next week, I should come up with the name of the finishing moves for all the rest. I know Garrett's is the A move, but I haven't decided on Kyle's. Point is, he did. Kyle calling for the end. Now we have Brian Ibbott bleeding. This is turning into a bloody match, folks.
Tagging his partner in now.
DM's inspiration is really good. It's a big kick, so, you know. Oh, and Garrett gets stopped midair, and Ibbott manages a tag. Now we are still going. This is a absolutely brutal match. You got a member of each team bleeding. Both sides physically fatigued, and they are still fighting with all their heart. And Garrett jumps. He just kips right up. He's not even going to be stopped. He's operating on pure instinct. He goes for the pin. Brian Ibbott coming in to break it up. And Kyle is sick of it. He's finally going to put an end to Brian Ibbott's interference. Garrett's taunting. Getting him up. This is an opportunity, but it's also an opportunity for Dunaway. Their respective team members busy on the outside. Dunaway now turning on the offensive. This is a chance. Looks like he's going to the top rope again. Another arm drag. Throws him. Garrett's not getting up from this. Looks like Kyle has gotten back to his corner. That is some safety for Garrett and Kyle. Kyle coming in to prevent the pin. And it looks like Ibbott is back up as well. And now they're going after each other.
And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
There's some awkward hand-holding going on. You guys have no idea. In our next match, if one move gets used, it defies the laws of physics. I saw it twice on the test matches. It's insane. But we will point it out when it happens.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Big arm stomp on Dunaway. Garrett and Kyle back in control. But both of their partners are back on their respective sides. Dunaway going for a tag. You have to know we're not going to get a victor on this until they can be prevented from breaking it up. Reversal. And Brian Ibbott, just brutal. Huge punch right to the face. And now he's dragging Garrett to the middle of the ring. For what purpose? That seems like it's to step on him. Oh my goodness. Picks him up, drops him. He is right by Kyle though. Kyle just steps on his head and says, not today. Ibbott is going to have to figure out a way to deal with Kyle or get his partner to deal with Kyle or, you know, drag Garrett further away if he's going to try and get a victory here. There's another pin. Kyle in again. Kyle breaks it up again. And Garrett has absolutely been just a victim of a brutal beating. He needs to get out of there. There it is, the A move. Garrett doing the A move to Ibbott. He's got a pin, but we're in the same situation. Dunaway, right in his corner, right in front of him, isn't going to allow a pinfall. Another one. Another pin attempt and another breakup.
Comes in off the tag.
There's the tag. And you have to think Garrett and Kyle are going to have to do something about Dunaway if they are going to have any chance of winning this. Massive kicks from Kyle. Gets Ibbott up.
These superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
Brings him over, face into the turnbuckle, and a reversal, but Garrett gets involved too. The advantage of fighting in your corner. There's that unnamed finisher. Another pin attempt. Garrett and Dunaway both in the ring. Not enough to get it. Oh, and a brutal headbutt. And right now, I just don't know how this is going to end. We've got some teamwork. Ibbott just throws Dunaway. Just chucks him. Like Cyclops, or not Cyclops, Colossus and Wolverine. Just chucking him. Now Kyle dragging Dunaway over to his corner. There's a tag. And now we're going to see some teamwork from Grinding Gear. It is just a mirror match. It is shocking how evenly matched these two seem to be. Dunaway desperately trying to get over to his corner, and Garrett patiently waiting, sizing him up.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope.
And he is out of the ring. Garrett taking this opportunity to go after Brian Ibbott as well. This might be the path to victory that they need. Ibbott is down. Garrett has the power glove. What's he going to do with the power glove? I think he just broke the power glove. Garrett targeting the power glove of Brian Ibbott, or Dunaway, knowing that that is the source of his power. Ibbott still stunned on the outside. They have a chance to win this.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Now Kyle in command. It looks like Ibbott has gotten back in the ring. And now they are just exchanging tags and just exchanging damage on Dunaway here. And a brutal beating to follow. Garrett giving him a moment to think, to reflect. Chops him right down. Oh my goodness! And Dunaway catches Garrett before he can get out of the ring, but Garrett back to his feet and catches him from behind.
Appreciate him while you can, folks. He's not getting paid by the hour.
And this match is just absolutely brutal. Garrett working the legs. He knows that if he disables Dunaway's ability to jump, he solves most of his problems. This might go to a count out. They are both exhausted. They're both fighting outside of the ring. There's a 7 count. Garrett is staggered. This might be it. Oh, and Dunaway going after Kyle. There's 9. I think there's the 10 count.
I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
And Brian Dunaway damaging Garrett so badly. He was out on his feet outside of the ring, not able to answer the 10 count. No clear victor in this match. Almost a technicality.
Rules are rules, and the referee deemed this one a count out. When it comes down to the record books, a win is a win no matter the conditions. They should still be proud.
And that is a film sack victory, everybody. The underdogs for sure in this match. Absolutely. But they won. Call it a technicality, call it whatever you want, but it is done. This was a hell of a match, everyone. Absolutely. No denying it. My goodness. I don't think we've seen the end of this feud. I don't think you get a match like that ends that controversially and you say, that's it, that's all we're doing. I think that these teams are going to be facing each other again. I don't think that anybody has any reason to feel ashamed, but I do think we as fans have a right to feel frustrated because, you know, we want to know who's going to win this thing. Kyle was getting beaten up, you guys. He didn't know he was getting attacked. He's getting attacked by Dunaway, distracted. A no DQ rematch. An interesting idea. Perhaps we shall have to explore it. But that will not be tonight. We have a different match in store for you next. Let me get it set up here so we can do our predictions. People can maybe get a chance to make some of their points back. That one was brutal on the points, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of points were lost there. In a steel cage match. Look, I think wrestling does not do steel cage matches enough. I love cage matches. I genuinely do. Okay, I think we are set up. I think we're good. Let's show you what we got. The premier match of our women's division is going to begin right now. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Our very first women's division match. Dearest Martha from Core against Kristen Ashton of GG in their opening debut matches here. Big Bad Kristen, as she is known. We're going to get into this right now. I'm so excited for this one, folks. And not just because Martha herself is wrestling. Finally, time. But we've got the debut of both of these.
Let's see what she can do.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Core from Scottsdale, Arizona, Martha.
You can see exactly why the arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
Got time, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get your votes in. Watch these entrances. Take into account what you need to take into account. It could certainly go either way. One wrestler representing Core, the other wrestler representing GG. Thanks, man. Ben saying Martha has been captured well. Because Ben knows who Martha's based on. Thank you, Ben.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
And right now, it is a heavy, heavy divide.
She's in a fighting mood tonight.
And from Florida, Big Bad Kristen.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see.
Big Bad Kristen. By the numbers, the strongest competitor on the women's roster. Coming down to the ring. Almost as if out of a storybook. But she's not called Big Bad Kristen for nothing.
Determination in her eyes. She is more than ready for competition.
You may expect Little Red Riding Hood, but I would prepare for the Big Bad Wolf instead.
There's the bell, and we're looking at a superstar who
And Kristen immediately going for a tackle. Very aggressive out of the gate.
She has the instincts that not even the most seasoned veterans possess.
It is hard to disagree with that assessment.
Yeah, but
It will be interesting to see how this matchup goes. A huge throw from Kristen. Martha struggling to recover. Throws Kristen to the outside. Big punch. And Kristen goes to the outside. Martha going to the top of the ropes. High flying maneuver and gets her.
Talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
Really don't want to see another count out, so I hope they can get it back in the ring.
And this match will head back to the ring.
Kristen showboating apparently feels no real need to get back in the ring. Representing GG, I would think of anybody, she would be fully aware of what being counted out can do. But seems like she was just taking a little bit of time. Martha reverses it. Martha going for a submission maneuver, got Kristen down. Ref watching to see if she's going to tap. Kristen gets out of it, but definitely looks like it did some damage. Martha quick to recover, but Kristen quicker, back to her feet, and now she's striking. Collision seems to hurt Martha's arm, and now Kristen taking her down. Another pin attempt. And a bit of a mockery to Martha while she's down on the ground. Knocks her down. Oh, getting her up by the head. Just carrying her like she's nothing. Hey, that's the move I said would look weird if she did it. And it still looks weird.
Crushing them with the splash.
One big splash. A second, but blocked as Martha gets her legs up in time. There's a pin for Martha. Kick out at 1. I think Martha was being more hopeful that that would work. And right now, Kristen just showing the power. Kick out at 2. What is going on? And Becky Lynch interfering in the middle of the match. Our debut women's match, and Becky Lynch is out here. Martha going for a pin. The ref comes in, only a 1 count. And now it's not just the men's division that's getting interrupted. We got Becky Lynch out here for the women's debut women's match. And Martha, frustrated, was ready to capitalize on that interference for sure. No qualms about it. We've seen multiple reactions to this WWE interference. Some refuse to take advantage. Martha, not so. 2 count.
Good decision to roll out here. Was slightly thrown off guard for just a moment.
Looks like Becky Lynch has gone back to the back right now. 2 of them dancing between the ropes, trying to see where the other one's going to go. Kristen's got Martha up. And look at the strength. Drops her.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Kristen going to the top rope. Huge splash for a pin. And a kick out from Martha. Damn near lost the match on that one. Two of them have a small stop. Gonna try again. Kristen with a reversal. Big kick. Punch to Martha's face. And Kristen back in control. Martha with a reversal. DDT. And now Martha taking control. Martha sizing her up. Oh, gets her down too close to the rope. And Kristen able to get her foot on the rope. That might have been a victory for Martha. That was definitely the closest she's gotten all match. At least now she's bought a little bit of time for herself to recover after the brutal onslaught. Kristen. Nope, she goes down. Will we see a submission? Martha's got it locked on. Kristen once again going for a reversal. Escapes the same way she did before. And now Kristen going after it. Just a one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Kristen up to the top. Showboating. Doesn't realize Martha is up. Martha hitting her from behind. Gets her. Showboating will always get you. You always think the opponent's going to stay down longer than they are.
Hit the ropes. Uh-oh.
Martha goes for a kick. Misses. Kristen back up to her feet.
Driven down face first. Bam.
Kristen back in control. It can still very easily go either way. Both of these competitors have had good transitions back and forth. Now Kristen
Oh, man.
getting her tied up in the ropes. Looks like going after the arm.
We're about to see how tough she really is. Stop.
Big stomp right in the corner. And Martha is down. Martha trying to get to her feet. Not able to do it. Kristen sees the moment.
Say goodnight. Nobody hits that one better.
There's the pin. And there's the victory. Kristen, in her debut match, despite interference from Becky Lynch, manages to get a victory. And there is a reason why she is known as Big Bag Kristen.
Here is your winner, Big Bad Kristen.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, despite the earlier distraction, they were able to focus and keep their eyes on the prize.
The odds were stacked against them, but they are standing tall now.
Yeah, but they shouldn't expect the same result each time. They got lucky here.
Big Bag Kristen with the win. There's your points. Cashing out. What a match. What a match. We've had some killer matches tonight. I think the next one's going to be just as good. Gonna get that set up right now. What a debut for our women's division. Becky Lynch, strangely, getting involved in it. WWE just will not stop interfering in our damn matches. All right. Let's start a prediction for the next match. You know what? Let's not get fancy with typing the names. Let's just make it Let's just make it what it is here, folks. Our next match. Ben versus Beau. 5 minutes to get your votes in. Ben has been on a winning streak. He's here in the chat right now. Everybody say hello to Ben. Beau probably streaming. Might be co-streaming this. He's been known to do it from time to time. But we are going to see if Ben's winning streak can continue. He has won his debut match against Brian Ibbott, his follow-up match against Brian Dunaway, defeated both the Bryans, and now he targets another B name, this time Beau. He wants to be the dominant B. That's what you can really say about Ben. Wants to be the dominant B. Let's see what he can do in the ring here with Beau. Beau won the TMS tag title with Scott last night. Or last week. I remember when things happened. People afraid to vote against Ben. He's on a winning streak. The dude can go Super Saiyan. He's no joke.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona.
Ben used to rely on video game gimmickry, now able to become a Super Saiyan. Beau with the power of virtual reality behind him. According to chat, Ben has faith in himself. Ben could continue this undefeated streak, and if he does, you know, we were talking about Randy and how brutal his matches have been. He had a great match against Scott earlier tonight, a chance to show that he could be the #1 contender. Well, Ben could certainly make a case. One of the few people in this organization that has been undefeated. And as you can see in that quick cut, Ben has gone Super Saiyan. But he has to go up against this man.
And his opponent, representing the Core from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 269 pounds, one half of the Internet's professional tag team champions, Frogpants.
All these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance. I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Beau getting ready to throw down. It has been a good night for Core. Well, for the TMS tag champions at least. Martha did not pull off a victory. Had a great match. But Scott won his. We'll see if Beau wins his. Ben asking if he's the only wrestler unaffiliated with a faction. Not anymore. Last week, the TMS tag titles were lost from Tom Merritt and Brian Ibbott, and that was the end of the TMS faction. Tom Merritt no longer affiliated with anyone. We actually have not heard from Tom since his loss last week. Ben going for an early submission, but Beau able to get a rope break. It was too close in the corner, and Ben brutally going after him. Beau taunting, Ben not having it. Oh, picks Beau up, throws him down, going for a pin.
I think this match still has a ways to go. He's staring his
And Ben calling for a victory there.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count. Oh, my goodness.
There has been a lot of speculation as to what Tom is going to do. There were many people who thought he was colluding with Core. Then he came out, had some good matches against them to try and prove his innocence. Then lost the TMS tag titles, but genuinely seemed to be fighting for him. We got this strobe light business going, or spotlight business going again. They are fighting outside of the ring. We might have another count out. Hard to see exactly what's going on here. They're still fighting. Beau going for a DDT on the outside of the ring. Showboating at 6. They need to get back in the ring if they want to have a victory here. Beau, probably no problem with winning at any cost. They're up to 7. And Ben says, get back in the ring. Oh my gosh, and knocked right back out. The ref says, guess might as well count to 10 again. Ben taking a breather. Gonna get back in. Beau waiting for him. Immediately going after him. Gets him down in a submission hold. Ben reversing it. Gets out of it. And Ben bragging about it. Not paying attention, but Beau seemed offended by Ben's butt, we'll just say.
He's showing them what superiority really looks like. Painful attack focused on the chest. He's looking a little off balance.
Now Beau going on the offensive. Going for heavy, heavy punches to the side of the face, right at the ear.
He is having his way in this one now. Yeah, this match is in his favor now.
Beau with some heavy strikes, big punch.
Let him have this moment. He's
Beau yells at the floor.
clothesline.
Big clothesline into the corner, and now Beau stomping away at Ben.
Knew what was coming there.
And with a reversal, building momentum up against Beau. Gets him up. Big slam, and Ben is starting to turn the tables. Stomping away. Those might look like nice, cushiony socks, but I assure you it isn't. They hurt. Big choke slam, and Beau is down. Ben not done with him, picking him up.
Oh my goodness.
And the Spirit Powerbomb.
So glad I bet on him to win. Cover.
Ben with his feet up on the ropes.
Yes, ref breaks the
And the ref catches it. Ben trying to cheat. Puts his feet up on the ropes in an effort to keep Beau down. Gets caught doing it. And you have to wonder, is this pressure to remain undefeated pushing Ben towards some questionable methods here? Beau with a reversal, now building momentum. Tain't no thing. The surprise tain't no thing on Ben. Ben hurt. He's down. Here's the full deal. The full tain't no thing right in the middle of the ring. Ben has nowhere to go. He said earlier he did not want to taste those fingers, but he is tasting those fingers right now. And a punch to the ear to pay him back. Ben manages to get out of it. And Beau taking a break. Sitting down. Mocking Ben.
What's he gonna do? Taking flight.
Flies off the top rope right into a pin. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Beau ends Ben's undefeated streak. Ben nearly had it caught cheating.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Ben very nearly defeated Beau. And you have to wonder, if he hadn't been caught, he possibly could have gotten that 3 count.
He really wanted this one bad. Yeah, what a major win for him here. You can tell this guy was fired up from the moment the bell rang. He definitely had the motivational advantage in this match.
And Core still showing some dominance in the ring. Scott winning tonight, Beau winning tonight. Will that good luck hold as we head into our main event? Let's do the payout. Beau was not the favored to win. People really believed in the undefeated streak. Lots of love for Beau, though. Lots of love for his character, his model, his energy. Look, Beau has certainly earned his spot here. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring us to tonight's main event. People have been critical of me that I have not been willing to put my Dragon Beef championship on the line. And so tonight, I do that. Tonight, I am going to be putting my championship on the line. Now, everybody has wrestled, so whoever challenges now is going to be doing their second match of the night. And admittedly, that's going to be hard. You know, that's going to be a challenge. But that's just going to be a challenge that they're going to have to overcome. If they really want it, if they really are Dragon Beef champion, they will be able to overcome me. It's that simple. So we're going to be doing exactly that. We're going to be doing a open challenge. Whoever wants to come down to the ring and challenge me, assuming they're not too tired or whatever, will be able to do so. Now I'm gonna say, for the sake of those of you betting, we're gonna be a little unfair, and I apologize. You all don't know what's gonna happen, but neither do I, because it's all AI, and who cares anyway. So the prediction is going to be Jon retains, or mystery challenger. That's your prediction. It is up. We will cut to it at the right moment. Let's see. This is a title match, so let's turn the title on. Hold on. One more moment. Championship match. Dragon Beef Championship. Oh, you gotta bet with the context you have. It's an open challenge. Anybody could come out. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one
And what do we have here? Tom Merritt back with a new faction, the Mod Syndicate. His moderators, Monica Stone, Tanner Goodman, and he is offering Tanner Goodman as the challenger.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, you're likely to see a new champ crown here tonight.
We haven't seen Tom Merritt since he lost the TMS Tag Championship, and now we know, putting together a new faction, the Mod Syndicate. Moderator Tom Merritt looking to assert dominance in Frog Wrestling. Not going down without a fight. Wicked Kitten in the chat. Not wrestling, but go ahead and send your thoughts to her. Our Dragon Beef champion, Jon, accompanied to the ring by Martha.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys. And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ is so good as of late, but I'd say
Wicked not liking her pants. They're so good.
universe more than ready for this type of event, and the champion is prepared too.
This is it. Dragon Beef Championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 300 pounds, Hammer Goodman. And his opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Alliance Dragon Champion, Jon Jagger.
Yeah. Jon J. Carr versus Hammer Goodman. We look, gotta make do with what we got. Jon has to wonder, is this the last time am I going to be holding this belt? Tanner making his debut as part of the Mod Syndicate. This would be a hell of a debut match to win the Dragon Beef Championship for sure.
Here we go.
Match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. And Tanner Goodman immediately coming out aggressive.
To walk out of here, the champion. They might be limping out of
And
here.
you have to think Tom Merritt picked him for a very clear reason. Tanner, at 6'3", towers over the 5'5" Jon. And you have to think he's going to be putting a lot of power to it. But Jon didn't get here by accident. And he's showing why.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
And Jon with a little disrespect right out of the gate. Big punches. And Jon saying it's already done. And Tanner's teammate Monica, oh, huge. Says Tanner's really that tall? Is what he told me. That's what he said.
Very close to the 3 count there, and he barely evades.
As far as I know, I'm the only one lying about their height, in that I gave myself an inch so that I could still be short, but not as short. It's really embarrassing, because not only am I the only one lying, but I'm still, like, not even slightly tall. Anyway, back to the match. Jon, slightly taller than me, Jon, doing a great job inside the ring. Oh, all the way from the turnbuckle, manages to hit him. We've seen a lot of action outside the ring, for good and for bad. Jon with a dodge. Tanner still manages to get him. Jon catching his breath. Tanner letting him. Might be a rookie mistake, letting him breathe. And giant strikes. Jon managing to get a reversal. DDT outside of the ring. Jon throws him back in the ring. Not going to go for a ring out. Wants to show that he earned it. Big splash. And nearly got a pinfall off of it. Jon looking for an easy victory. Who can blame him? Super kick in the middle of the ring. That could be it. Another kick out from Tanner, and right now, Jon showing dominance. Building a lot of momentum here. Huge combination. Jon got Tanner down in the middle of the ring, going to the top of the turnbuckle. I thought that was it. Huge elbow drop from the top of the ring. Going for a pin. 3. And just like that, Jon with a victory.
And here's another look at what made that match so special.
And if anyone is curious as to why he's the champion, proving that he is a fighting champion. Jon with a victory. Somewhat anticlimactic after these great throwdown matches we've had today, but hey, it's the history of Frog Wrestling to have disappointing main events. It's so that all of you who want to go to bed early can do so and not worry that you missed anything. Jon with an easy title defense. Makes it look easy, probably on account of his rugged good looks and skill in the ring. People definitely should have bet on Jon. Clearly, and you know, people didn't even back him as well as they should have. 59% thought the mystery challenger was going to win. But Jon retains. Proving that he is a defending champion. You can't argue with that. But as Wicked Kitten in the chat says, Monica and Tom excessively disappointed. Tom has a new faction, and I have a feeling that although they lost today, we have not heard the end of the Mod Syndicate and what they are going to do in this arena. But whatever comes next for them, we are going to find that out next week. This has been another Frog Wrestling, everybody. Wrestling Wednesday continues. We'll be back next week. What will happen? Who knows? I don't know. I decided what this card was going to look like today. So I can't even say. Jon equals Mighty Mouse? Not wrong. We're going to figure out what is going on. A good night for Core, not a perfect night. We'll see if anybody can step up and take them down a peg. That'll be next week, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, help it out, help us grow, help us do more, and I'll catch you next week. Bye, everybody.